feeling. So everybody good.
Yeah, just
Everybody good and sound mind. I just want to have to make sure, man.
if
You
you're
know what
feeling
I'm saying?
down, just don't call Lane Kiffin about it, because
Okay. All right. This is what I want to know. Let's start with Nick on this one.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Nick,
Yes, sir.
what Auburn players should Alabama be concerned about in this upcoming Iron Bowl?
Not Peyton Thorne. Right now. Not Peyton Thorne. I say that all day. Not Peyton Thorne.
I didn't say which should they not
Back on the Peyton Thorne hate bandwagon right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not Peyton Thorne.
It wasn't Peyton Thorne's fault.
It wasn't Peyton Thorne's fault, but
hey,
Peyton
y'all, we got
Thorne.
some family stuff leaking over from yesterday. From Saturday, so y'all excuse us. We tried to talk Iron Bowl. We tried to talk the future, but we stuck in the past for some reason.
Stuck in the past.
I had to call my emotional support person to listen to that show for a couple minutes. I was depressed. I was like,
okay.
I know that was a classic one, man. Y'all go check out the reaction show from New Mexico State, man.
All I'm gonna say is that was a great debate.
It was, man. My wife called me and woke me up. I was asleep. She called me and woke me up. I was like, "What's going on the show?" Like, man, out the change, man. I enjoyed every second of it.
It was a great show.
Yeah,
it was a great
check
show.
it out. Y'all go back and check that one out, man.
Nah, I mean, I think the strongest part of Auburn's team is the secondary. So I think that's probably what Alabama's gonna have to worry about. I think the matchup that I'm interested in seeing is Auburn's defense against Alabama's offense. That's what I'm interested in. And me personally, I think it's a slight edge to Auburn's defense, the secondary. In my personal opinion. So that's what I'm thinking of looking at. Jalen Simpson, DJ James, Keontae Scott, Donovan Kaufman. If they can get Can Lee in the game, get him some reps in the game as well. I think that'll be some. I think the secondary is what's going to is who Jalen Miro should worry about. That's what I'm worried about.
My same pick. I was gonna say 3-6, man. I was gonna say Simp, man.
Yeah.
Is the guy, because he usually come up with a pick or two a game. You know what I'm saying? He'll ball hawk. So I would say that's who I was thinking about. Jalen Simpson. Y'all watch out. Now, Drell, what Alabama player does Auburn need to be aware of, man?
Well, like y'all just said, I think y'all secondary going to be real locked in for this, trying to cut down on deep stuff. So not going to say anybody like, Bond or Burton. I think y'all going to try to take them out the game. I think it's going to be somebody like Kendrick Law. They call him like Debo. So that's somebody that's going to be like a secret weapon, where they try to get him involved with some little pop pass or something underneath to try to get him in space, so he can do his thing.
Okay. Kendrick Law.
I like that.
Oh, you laying down the law. Okay. Mr. Tight, what you got, man? Talk to us.
Well, I was there. I didn't know if it was going from offense or defense, but on offense, I was thinking about like Roydell Williams or Jace, because I really don't want to just dump the ball through the middle. But if I was y'all, I would watch out for Diego Pavia. His big brother, Jalen Milroe.
Stop it.
Whatever Diego did, Jalen Milroe like 6.5 times better than Diego Pavia.
Can he throw? Can he throw as good as Pavia though?
No, he can't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Drell laughing. Drell is this Drell?
I'm just telling you, man. That's the guy. Either way, I hope because if you run that, if you 1-on-1 them receivers downfield and turn your back, he'll be running up your secondary backside. I'm telling you that much. Like, hey, turn around.
Miro gonna eat. I said it in that show.
I
Miro
prefer to do Jalen.
He gonna eat.
And Roydell.
He gonna eat.
I mean, Jason Roydell. I prefer that.
Yeah, line of scrimmage gonna be big. Yeah, whoever control the line of scrimmage probably is gonna win the game.
Right there.
Okay, let me ask y'all this, and Tight, you kind of touched on it, so I'm gonna just let you keep cooking, bro. What's the keys to Alabama win?
Well, 10% better every game, like I said. Like I said, long on offense, short on defense. You know what I'm saying? Make them drives long and slow. Just try to keep on defense. Got to weather through Auburn's emotion. Just hope y'all can have one of them what's that dude named Grammatica? Bill Grammatica moment. They be jumping around and maybe somebody get a child horse or something and lay down. I wish y'all had that coach who used to jump with the towel all the time. He was doing it. I
Super
love it.
Teller.
Everybody
Super
was
Teller.
tired by second quarter. But we need. But I want to stifle the rush and let my DBs eat, man.
Okay.
I mean, we got some DBs that like between Caleb Downs and Kool-Aid and Arnold, they all do great things differently. So the more your guys throwing, the better I kind of feel, really.
Okay.
Especially
So you want
if we make him like unsuccessfully throw the ball.
Okay, got you. Nick, what give me keys. If you was an Alabama person, which you would never be an Alabama person, what's Alabama road to victory to this game?
They gotta keep doing what they've been doing for the past 5 weeks with Jalen Miro. I mean, whatever Tommy Reese has come up with, whatever Nick Saban has told him to do with Jalen Miro, they need to keep doing that because that's successful.
You hear me, Tommy? You hear me?
That's successful. It's been successful. So that's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I that's really it. I mean, if they can continue to do that, and keep that going and have some success, which I preface my comments by saying this game, I've been saying it for weeks now. The Iron Bowl in Auburn is always an unpredictable game. Never know. I reference back to 21 when TJ Finley was the quarterback. He went to 3 overtimes. So
that's crazy, man.
I'm just saying and he had a messed up ankle and still went to 3 overtimes. But my thing is, if they can do that, Alabama has a chance. Alabama has a really good chance of walking in Jordan Hare, Pat Dye Field, and leaving with a W.
Okay, give them a little Christmas gift. Okay,
yes,
Drell, talk to me, man. What's y'all keys to the victory
for Bama?
Yeah, for Bama. I said y'all, so you're an Auburn fan now. I guess Drell.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, he was like Bama,
but we gotta beat the blitz. So we got to call some stuff that that's short and quick, and just get guys into action. That was one of the mistakes against Texas. They kept trying to run long developing plays, kept trying to force things instead of getting your guys into space when you got some of the best athletes in the country. So we got to beat the blitz. We got to control the line of scrimmage, and when we do throw, Miro has to hit the throws. He got to be accurate.
I got you. I would say, man, just get Miro out on the edge, man. Auburn having problems with stopping running quarterbacks. Straight up, they're having a problem, man.
Agreed.
I think dude gonna get his, man. I don't know if they'll be able to just shut down the rest and how much he'll eat. You know what I'm saying? But I think if they get him on the edge, I think they're gonna bust some runs too, man. Keep it on the ground, man. Don't try to do nothing fancy. Just pound the ball. Keep it on the ground. All right, let's go to the other side. Nick, what Auburn got to do to get a victory, brother?
On defense, Auburn gonna have to get some 3 and outs. I think we need 2. I think we need 2 turnovers.
Yes.
I think we need 2 turnovers to win this game. I'm gonna need the defensive line to play 2 yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Get some penetration up the middle to kind of clog those holes so that Asante and Keys can roam free and not have somebody in their face, so they don't have to play dirty back there 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On offense, I just need Payne Thorne to manage the game.
That's it, bro. All right,
Payne Thorne can manage the game. I think and stop running the ball. You stop running the ball, Payne Thorne. If Payne Thorne is the leading rusher, Auburn loses the game.
In trouble.
Jarquez Hunter needs to be the leading rusher. Damari Austin and Cobb needs to be involved in the rushing game. And that's what I see.
Tight. What does Auburn have to successfully do against Alabama to win this game? If you was given some intel and Auburn slipped you about $5 million and Hugh Freeze was like, Drill and TightSPORTS, come on in here, huddle in, and then he give y'all each $5 million and he like, okay, tell me how to beat Alabama. Okay, Tight, what would you tell Hugh Freeze?
Well, one thing is you can't let this team get caught up in their emotions, because I don't know how deep you guys are on the bench, but I'm serious when I say, after being in that stadium long enough, and even like sitting with some football players, and they be like, hey man, why they chopping up so much? Don't they have to play?
Mm.
But
Mm.
keep your emotions in check. Save your energy because you're gonna need it. That's the first thing.
Mm.
Then you can
Mm.
execute better. I don't care what you run.
Mm.
If you
Mm.
tired, if Emmitt Smith was just up sleep all night, that big old line, they'd be hitting them in the hole.
Mm.
But your execution is better when you can manage your energy, manage your
Mm.
emotion, and think through stuff. I mean, that's
Mm.
very key, I think, to
Mm.
them. And
Mm.
you have to execute because that's what usually people mess up. I mean, execution.
Mm.
I watch Georgia Tech, all these teams that are kind of building. That when their
Mm.
execution gets better, they win more, or at least they stay in the game. When you out,
Mm.
I ain't trying to be playing Caleb Williams, all that stuff he be doing back there. Everybody be running patterns. Caleb be back there doing all this stuff and just trying to get free.
Mm.
His line is not executing, so he can't execute. He's burning a lot of energy. When he's
Mm.
doing all that stuff with that body, he's a larger dude. You just have to do everything you can to keep the emotions and the energy levels in check. And we already know this could be a very tight game,
Mm.
and it's probably going to be decided in the third, fourth quarter. So
Mm. Mm. So Dre, here your 5 million. I'm sliding. Hugh Freeze sliding you that 5 million, Dre. You know what I'm saying?
get 10,
Tight done took his and went out. Tight gone. Tight done took his.
get 10.
Tight done took his money. He gone, Dre. He done left you in the building.
Well,
You need to get this 5 million and get out of here, man. What you telling?
it's a lot of what Nick said. They need to force turnovers. You need an interception. You need to force a fumble on the pass rush or something, and you need to try to score on it because I think they're gonna have a hard time, scoring in the red zone or anything like that. You need to send pressure and just hope that Tommy Reese try to force the pass for some reason. You need to send pressure, try to make Milroe uncomfortable, and he like to roll to a certain side. So
what side is that, Nick? Dre, what side is that?
He like to roll to the right side. He like to roll to the right.
Yeah.
And then, run right into the rush. So that's what you need to hope for. And on offense, I think you just got to empty the clip with the trickery. Like last year, they did a lot, misdirection and motion. And maybe you get Robbie involved, with the run, not throwing the ball, just with the run, and just hope for a miracle pass. But you got to. I don't think they're going to be able to run like they want to. Jarquez, he's a beast. But I don't think they're going to be able to run. You got to try to get a lapse. Our defense is prone to lapses, giving up a big play random. So you got to try to catch them off guard somewhere. Just like Chattanooga did. You need something like that. They're prone to lapses.
We're going to get Dre 6 million. Go ahead. Keep going, Dre. Keep going, Dre. Keep going, Dre.
Say Halloween. They be like, oh. Just run the middle.
Go ahead, Dre. You finished?
Yeah, you need some like the typical straight up game plan is not gonna work. You need something that's gonna make them think. Just like last year, a lot of plays was like Nick Saban. I ain't never seen nothing like that. What he said it was like Pop Warner. That's what Hugh Freeze need to be on.
Okay,
come Saturday.
That's what's up, man. Okay, let me ask you this. We're gonna start off with Tight Sports. Tight Sports. What are you confident? Are you concerned? Talk to me. Are you confident? Like for real, 100. This 100%. I know. Are you like, man? I'm confident we got this game. Or are you concerned? Talk to me.
The thing is like the confidence into getting a 1-point victory. I'm pretty confident about that.
Okay.
That ain't what Alabama need.
Okay. What they need, Ty?
Y'all just lost to New Mexico State by 21.
Okay, you ain't have to bring that up, but go ahead.
Yeah, you didn't have to bring
that changes the
that one that's there, but yeah.
That changes
we
the
know
bar.
we know how much we lost by. You just can say we lost to New Mexico State, but go ahead.
Huh? Yeah, y'all
you could have just said we lost
by 21. So when they looking trying to decide what happening, if it's a path to where we want to be, we gotta win by at least 27.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable in that.
Okay.
But we need to win by 27.
Y'all do.
At least 21, right?
Yeah, y'all do for real because I mean
New Mexico State beat y'all by 21 points.
Absolutely, they did that.
They did that. 21 points. They didn't win. They didn't score 21 points to beat you. They won.
Yeah. By 21.
That's kind of.
Yeah, we saw the game, Tight.
So I'm not confident that
we saw the game, man.
I'm not confident that Alabama can win by Because it's unfair. But some people may say, "Oh, this is a grudge match. Throw the records out." But then there's some voters in there that be like, man, New Mexico State. No, come on. So
you got a long game to this, right?
yeah, we need to win by by 38. But that's not
okay.
Good. That's not good.
Okay.
Nick, how much? For real, one quick question: how much better than, from what you're seeing, how much better are we than New Mexico State?
I don't know, Tight, because you got to think now. We dusted off Arkansas. Y'all only beat Arkansas by 3 points at y'all house. So those games are not translatable like that, man.
But I believe
got a point.
So you tell me who better, us or Arkansas? Y'all only beat them by 3 points. I'm gonna repeat this again. Hold up, Tight. Let me repeat this again. Y'all only won over Arkansas by 3 points.
Right. But
we dusted Arkansas off at their house
by 38.
No, hold on. Stop.
LSU score?
Stop. Let me repeat this one more time.
What was the LSU score?
Let me repeat this one more time.
48-18.
Let me report this one more time.
It was 48-18.
Let me repeat this one more time. No. Let's talk about this Arkansas since you brought it up. Tight. Y'all only beat Arkansas by 3 points in y'all house. We went to their house and dusted them off. So the point I'm making. Yeah, the point I'm making is games are not transferable.
You really can't compare. Well, you got to take all the factors in, whether he home, away, the strategies of the team, the personnel. It just a lot of people try to do that, and you just can't do it.
Does your offense look more like LSU or Arkansas?
Well, against Arkansas, it looked more like LSU.
Very true.
So you can't. That's what I'm saying. We can go all day on this. We can go all day. Go ahead.
We beat LSU by enough, and I think y'all more remind me of a short bus LSU on offense. Like it's a short
really,
bus. Yeah,
really,
it's like,
really.
Put that helmet on before you get in here, boy.
Now let me ask you this. If you want to go down that road, whose offense was better? LSU as a team. What team is better? LSU or South Florida? They gave y'all a better game than LSU.
Did we play mirror on that game?
No, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. My whole point is, man. My whole point is those things are not transferable when you look at. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go apples to apples.
That was like, here, Paul. These are guys you want to play in the quarterback, Paul? Huh?
Yeah, man. You know how it is, tight. I'm not letting you come in here and do that. I'm not letting you come in here. I can't let you come in my house.
But see, I see both. I see what you're saying. What Clint is saying is correct.
It's not happening.
Tight is also correct with the voters because they just look at the box score. Yeah. They don't even take nothing into account. So we're gonna get punished for what y'all did, even though it's not fair.
I agree with that. That's why I said, do you have what's the long game? Because I agree with him. I agree with Ty.
What I said
on that.
Week,
yeah, I agree with him on that.
I said for real, when you and I had the show, I said, don't embarrass the conference. Do you remember me saying that? I wasn't joking.
I remember you saying it. Okay. I remember you saying it.
I wasn't joking. It puts us in a little predicament with them voters out there in Puget Sound and Portland and and California and them people that's in North Dakota for some reason that still got the internet.
So what you saying and so what you saying is Auburn could potentially keep Alabama in the national championship.
Yeah, with a 10-point, even with a 10-point, even with a 10-point victory, we can lose.
Yeah, if y'all struggle with Auburn, then they're gonna be like, New Mexico State beat them, and then they're gonna be like, well, how you gonna say Texas struggled with their schedule? And we're gonna get to that in a minute. But go ahead, Drell. Are you confident? Drell? Are you confident y'all gonna win this thing?
I'm like what he said is I'm confident in that we should win the game, but not by as much.
No, Drell. Are you confident y'all gonna win? That's the question. Like Tight said, no. I gotta. The question was, are you confident you gonna win? Tight said, I'm confident we gonna win by at least 1 point.
That's what he said.
But no, he didn't. He was like, we should.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
last week.
Don't give me an out. It ain't no outs. You got to choose.
last week before y'all played New Mexico State and got embarrassed, I was confident that we was gonna beat y'all.
Nick, did you hear
But now that you're backed into a corner, and it's senior night,
nephew? I'm telling you,
I'm not confident.
Tell your mom on your nephew.
No, I'm not confident.
You smart off your uncle. Smart your uncle. Go ahead, Drea.
No, I'm not confident now. This is the last. It's going to be senior night. It's in Jordan Hare. Everything. It's going to be like a national championship for y'all.
Okay.
So let's say Milroe go out there and throw a pick, start off the game. It's 7-0. Then he try to do something. Let's say he go down. Now we got Ty Simpson in there. Now y'all sit in the pressure. Now you sit in the pressure every play. Now it's hot. That's Jordan Hare though. That's Iron Bowl and Jordan Hare.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's the Iron Bowl and Jordan Hare.
That's what I mean. Hey,
what can go wrong will go wrong. Damn. I didn't know Jamison Williamson was gonna run down on a punt return and get thrown out the game on targeting. And now Bryce Young got nobody to throw to.
God, that did happen.
Now it's 3-3, and we trying to get out of Jordan Hare. It's 4 overtimes later. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, nobody knew that was gonna happen. Bro. I had mailed that one in too, bro. I might need to rethink my prediction, man. You know what I'm saying? New Mexico State might have me jaded. Nick, you said Auburn gonna win this game.
I did.
You made a prediction.
I did. I said Auburn.
Are you confident they're gonna win this game?
I am.
I know.
I'm confident.
You emphatic. I like that.
Yeah, I'm confident, man.
Jesus.
And like we talked about on the show, man. This past New Mexico State week, they weren't thinking about New Mexico State.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, privileged information that I know is that they weren't. Mm-hmm. They were focused on the next week, which is this week. So just to the information that I do know. This team is gonna be up for Alabama. It's Hugh Freeze, like I stated before. Hugh Freeze even said it in his introductory press conference. He was asked a question. He said, he was asked, "How do you think Miss Terry and Nick Saban feels about you being in Alabama right now?" He was like, "Man, they're great friends, but I hope they nervous because I'm ready." That's exactly what he said.
Okay.
And Hugh Freeze wants
expectation.
Hey, look, it is what it is. That's what the man said. He's gonna have this team. This team is gonna be ready. And from what I know, they have been looking forward to this game, which is the reason why you got the performance you got this past Saturday. So yes, I think Auburn wins this game.
Nick can sell you anything, man. What was he selling us back early on? I feel like he set us up like Auburn set us up. He said Bryce Young was one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And after he said that, it all fell apart for him. It looked a little optimistic. It all fell apart for him.
Yeah.
Bryce Young, top 10 quarterback in the NFL, guys. And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it.
Tell that to his backside. And I disagree.
Oh man.
Nah. Okay. Let's go with the predictions. Okay. Dre, what's your prediction, man?
I'm gonna say 34-23.
Okay, it's very, very generous, nephew. Very generous, nephew. Might have to invite you back over to the house again. Very generous. I take everything back. Call my sister and tell her not to be too hard on your nephew. Being very generous to the Auburn Tigers today. Thank you, nephew. To my other nephew. Talk to me, Nick. What you got?
I think they both break 30.
Okay.
Going 34-33 Auburn.
So what's it, 34-33?
Yeah. I think they both break 30.
My favorite nephew.
Hey man, you know how you say, man.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Come on, man. We just playing.
When
Tight.
you wish upon a star,
No, let me go. Let me go first,
no
man. Let me go first,
difference
man.
who you
I can't.
are.
I just can't, man.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going Alabama to win.
Wow.
I said 40 something to what 10 yesterday. I'm gonna
You said
go up back.
41-10. You said
Yeah,
41.
I'm gonna roll that.
I
I'm gonna
need
roll that
that.
back a little bit. I'm
Hey,
gonna
Dre,
roll
we
that back
need
a little
that.
bit.
We need
I'm gonna
that.
say.
That's a good Christmas.
That's a good Christmas. Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna say.
Rosh Hashanah.
I'm gonna say 31-10.
Kwanzaa.
I'm saying
10 points
31.
off the board. Okay.
31-10 Alabama.
31-10.
31-10 Alabama.
Okay. Before we go,
Come on.
okay. So I read the comments yesterday.
31-10.
Now,
Yeah.
I read the comments yesterday. Now, I just need. I'm not even gonna say nothing, but
Okay.
I want Alabama fans' opinion.
Mhm.
Do you or do you not think Hugh Freeze is Gus Malzahn 2.0?
Hugh Freeze is Gus Malzahn 2.0.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I said everything I said yesterday in that. Now I read the comments. I just want to give Alabama fans a perspective of that.
I think it's too early to make that determination.
Yeah, because
I think it's too early.
Gus was taking
no.
everybody.
You got to get
No.
what from what
No.
perspective though? From what perspective,
Yeah,
Nick?
what
From the overall career, from offense, from the way the offense is set up, from the way the offense is ran. Do you think it's similar? Is it the same? Are they? Is he Gus Malzahn 2.0?
Yeah, they very similar as far as philosophy wise, but maybe Hugh maybe has some better passers, or was more towards passing than Gus was, but the philosophies are right there when you're talking about those two guys.
Yeah. There's two things about Gus Malzahn. You got to remember when Gus Malzahn hit, he was doing all this stuff out of his book. I think he was very creative. He did a whole bunch of different things. And then what happened? Nick Saban was like, "Man, what just happened, Mr. Commissioner? We need to change all the rules." You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole bunch of rules got put in and changed, and it kind of then Gus still had to be creative. And when Gus got fired or fired, he leave. Whatever. It was the happiest day I had for a while during that time period.
I think Gus started missing on some quarterbacks. I think that was the biggest thing.
That was big.
If he could have kept bringing in those type, like if he could have got a Lamar Jackson, imagine that.
Let's not get into. Let's not get.
I think Hugh Freeze.
He passed on Lamar Jackson.
Passed on Lamar Jackson for Tyler McQueen.
We go ahead.
Who that?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Steve McQueen.
Exactly. Exactly.
You need even a Malik Willis.
Yeah.
Even if you could have got him to his full potential.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying like
just somebody to run his scheme.
Don't y'all think? Do you think Hugh Freeze appreciate his defense a lot more though?
I think this is my personal opinion on that. I think he had one good year of a good 2 years of a good defense at Ole Miss. Other than that, he didn't have really great defenses at Ole Miss. He didn't. When Robert Nkemdiche came in, that was a great year. But other than that, if you look at the defenses historically he had at Ole Miss, they were not good. They weren't
pre-NIL money.
Yeah, they had the game changers coming in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Money
so I mean,
bag, yo.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think he's 2.0, or y'all do think he's 2.0? Y'all think he's Gus 2.0?
2.0. I want to say 0.5 because I don't know. I think
not 0.5.
Wow.
I mean, like before, but see, Gus was so creative to me. The creativity. I mean, running that dude up to the line and tossing that ball to that doggone. That still works for teams now. If
he drove
one time a game. It just drive defense coordinator.
Yeah, Nick. I ain't gonna lie, man. Gus drove Nick Saban crazy.
Look
I'm
what
just being
Gus
honest.
just did to
remember the game where he did it. He called him and they was punting the ball.
Yeah.
What was that? 2019 Iron Bowl. Oh, and they had the walk off win. Yeah. He was in Nick Saban head.
Look at what he just did to Venerable.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Venerable was like, after that game, he was like,
But it's all
But
it's all predicated on them going fast, on them getting first.
Right.
Yeah. That is what I agree. I agree with the. We've had this discussion. I agree that their base is a part of their system is going fast.
Yep.
That's a part of their whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like where the guy from New Mexico State, his thing was just lining up doing X's and O's.
Yeah.
He wasn't, you see what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to finesse you. He was just lined up and he beat you with X's and O's.
Did you hear Hugh wanted to hire him?
Yeah, they good friends, man.
Yeah, they good friends. Real good friends, yeah.
Yeah, they real good friends, man. So that's what I was.
And that's the question I was asking. That's the question I was asking. Do you think Gus Malzahn can run the West Coast offense? And my question is no. I don't think he can. I don't think he can.
That's the question I had, and I think that got kind of lost in the show yesterday. Is I was asking if you take the hurry up, no huddle away, and they just banned it. Could Hugh Freeze and Gus Malzahn function as offensive coordinators without
average?
To take that component away from him? I think you got a lot of X's and O's, mano, and we can't go pace no more. It's illegal.
They'll be average.
You see, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because based on what you're doing, there's so much finesse involved. Cam was the power. He was the power. It's like, you want power running? Cam. You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's what made it so special. And then ever since then, he got close with the Nick Price year and everything. But was it Nick Price?
Nick Marshall.
Nick Marshall. But Cam was he was the power of that offense. Like that, everything else was finesse and cut you and get you down and do this real quick and keep going. I don't even want my lineman going very far downfield. The running back run 20 yards, it's cool. But let's keep it going. But yeah, man, I guess I see the similarities though. I'm so averse to that because we talked about it before. It's like people on defense got to play. I need to play sharp, and I'll take a 5 and out Saturday first drive. I took a 5 and out. We'll see some 3 and outs, of course, but but when you can't breathe. Oh my gosh.
See, that's what I'm saying with them, bro. That's a part of their philosophy and a part of their shtick is that we gonna go fast, and that's a part of it. We're gonna get you tired. We're gonna get you misaligned. We're gonna get you miscued. We get up there fast. You're not gonna be able to do but so many variations of your defense.
They did the same thing, snapping the ball 35 seconds into the clock, whatever it is. I mean, if you get 35, they snapped it 32, getting 4 yards, and everybody standing around there. I saw one time where your defense was set, and then they made an adjustment. Mexico didn't even move. They made another adjustment, which took them out of. It was just like it was too much time to think. No. And the Mexico
somebody made a statement. Somebody made a comment that New Mexico State bored Auburn to death.
But that's what I was saying because of the games I watched. I didn't watch the full game, but I watched the highlights. It was like at the end of their game, I don't care if they was 41 to something or whether they barely won the game. It was like their time of possession got real long, but I didn't watch a full game to know these people. They don't. It's like I was saying, it's like playing Madden for $20 a game back in the day. I'm about to hit you with this. Who is the back? Christian Okoye. I'm gonna hit you with this Tecmo Bowl Christian Okoye, and I'm gonna run this block on you.
Yeah. Hey Nick, I was telling them they used to hate me on that when we had Cadillac Ryan and Brandon Jacobs. I just put them in the wishbone. Jason Campbell.
Why not?
Running them in the ground.
2.5.
Running them in the slow motion, running them in the ground.
Are we going on it for fourth? Going for the fourth down?
Going for it on fourth down, and that brother's just unstoppable, man.
That was how you do that 92 college football NCAA, the Alabama team. Jay Walker threw for 16 yards in a national championship game. I just switched them the same way. What's the dude? Sherman Williams, Sherwin, the Dope King, Williams. And Derek Owen Lassie, I just put him in the wishbone too. Because one of them throwing the ball.
That's right.
They did have David Palm, I think. I think they had David Palmer. So other than that, it was like a long bomb and you couldn't catch him.
All right, Tight. Give your prediction. We're gonna get out of here, man. You last on, bro. Drell predicting the Alabama win. He's been very generous to his uncle.
Yeah, I think
appreciate that, Drell. Nick picked out Auburn. I picked Alabama. Who you got?
If you turn to the book of Joshua, chapter 5, you'll see that Joshua sent spies into the land of the Canaanites. Not
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, preach.
38-17. Just give me my 21 points.
38,
You know what I mean?
So we around the same.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Yeah, we around the same.
I can't believe you had them winning though. I question
around
your
the same.
loyalty to.
Hey man, you know one
gotta
thing you ain't got.
though, boy.
One thing you ain't got to question on this show is my loyalty. But one thing you ain't got to question is me not being just. I'm gonna go with what my gut tell me. I'm gonna see what my honest assessment is, and I'm not gonna just go with AU just cause they AU, bro.
Yeah,
not gonna do it.
You already know. Punks jump up to get beat down. I got you.
Yeah, hey man, but again, I want what Nick said to happen. I've seen it happen so many times. It's not an anomaly for it to happen.
There's a pattern.
Yeah, it's a pattern. It's not like
I don't think it's gonna be 30 points. I think if you get to 30 points, Alabama wins.
Bro, you could not tell me that year Tua came in there, bro. We was gonna win that game, bro.
But y'all
you couldn't have tell. I'm like, bro, they coming in here with Tua, man. They finna do us.
You mean Jalen?
No, the year Tua. Remember who?
See,
we beat
you mean Mac Jones?
No, we beat the brakes off y'all with Jalen that year. With Jalen, I'm talking about the year
until he got to the championship game, right?
No. It was one year with Jalen. We beat y'all real bad.
It wasn't bad, but y'all handled us for the most part of the game. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm talking about who was. Y'all answer this. Who was the quarterback when the quarterback threw the ball and it hit the dude in the back?
That was Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Okay, I'm thinking that was Tua.
Tua got hurt.
Okay, but Tua was a quarterback. Okay, gotcha. He was hurt. Okay, okay. That year you still wouldn't have told me that.
That was, but he threw 2 pick sixes. Yeah, that was crazy.
2 pick sixes, man. That was just unbelievable.
Then y'all got the 1 second for the field goal
that year. You see what I'm saying? We just naming games, man.
Kicker bounced off the goalpost. All that happened in one game.
It's you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A freshman stopping y'all running back on 4th and 1. Just unbelievable, man. A freshman DN.
I have not forgiven Auburn since 1986, 87.
Golly. That's a long time, Tight. That's a lot of hurt in a lot of years.
Payback.
What happened then, Tight?
I went through high school losing 3 Iron Bowls in a row.
Good God Almighty, bro. Okay, what was you at doing the 6 then?
Yeah, what were you doing? What were you
doing during the 6 wins?
I'm still stuck on Van Tiffin. I'm like, Van Tiffin. Yeah.
You didn't even see none of them 6. You didn't even see none of that.
Hey, man, folks used to crack Joe Jones, whatever you want to call it, hard back in the day. Can you imagine getting cracked on for 1,000 days?
Woo! Yeah, that's
as
rough.
Soon as you get a victory, everybody, I'm going to the military. Yeah, okay,
that's
important. I'm going to college. I'm gonna be a successful entertainer. I'm like, come back here. We gotta talk. And I'm just that's why that was traumatic, man. I was young. I needed to vent. I got tired of cracking on folks' mama. I need to talk on Auburn. And I ain't get a chance to do that, but 1 year
high school. To do it tight.
1 year high school. The first year, and I rolled when Van Tiffin made that kick. I brought the paper to school. I left them a trapper keeper in the front.
Yeah.
So I
not
put
the trapper keeper.
Yeah. I go by Mr. Benson class, be like, yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. And I took that fool for the next 2 years, Mr. Benson.
Bro, you were flunking then.
Yeah.
You was flunking then.
I used to take my hat off when I went in the classroom.
Like, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, this. Crazy. Hey, man, all right. This, if y'all want this, you can go to several places. Tight. Tell the people where they can find Tight Sports.
Tight Sports, we out here doing it. We just started up a couple months ago, but we out here doing it. Try to keep it funny. I am by no means a football expert. If your child listen to me, they probably won't play. But if you want to have a good time, your child trying to get into at-home comedy, hey, check in. Everybody need to laugh. If you don't, and if you can use another laugh, especially on your way to work. You're coming back from work. Life is terrible. Your team is terrible. I don't even care if you're an Alabama fan. Come over here and let me joke on your team. So, Tight Sports, hit us up. Have a good time.
Yeah, y'all check Tight Sports out, man. Just Nick.
Yo.
Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. Tell the
Man,
people, man. Marcus ain't here today, man. You know, he's somewhat Marcus somewhat count money.
Yeah, that's what he doing. He
didn't make it today. He was too busy counting money. So.
Count money. Nah, man. Water Cooler Talk podcast, man. The coolest podcast in your ear, man. We here every Wednesday, man. You hear us. We drop episodes on YouTube, man. Find us on YouTube. You can search us in the search bar at the Water Cooler Talk podcast, or you can search us on the tab www.youtube.com/@ the coolest pod 23, man. Find us on Instagram at the Water Cooler Talk, and on Twitter if you still use it, coolest pod 23. If you still use Twitter, X.
People hating on X like that.
Yeah, man, it ain't
they dumb, man.
Yeah,
people mad because is it like just people like the new ownership and then he changed the name?
It's just weird.
Well, the app don't really work no more either. It be like glitching and stuff.
Really?
They're trying to suspend him today. The board is trying to suspend him from his company.
Really?
Middle Eastern stuff, you know.
Oh,
okay. Let me Drill, and I keep Drill is talented. He's a talented guy. He knows Alabama stuff. He just want to be on X and just shoot a few tweets and do his thing. He want to stay incognito, and he don't want to be famous like that. But it's like every time you come on here, Drill, you're giving great analysis, so you're becoming more famous.
Y'all inspire me.
Yeah.
Might have to get into it.
So y'all, Drill he's not giving out handles and all this stuff. So again, I say y'all talk to Drill and Piggly Wiggly Appleton County. That's where you can find it.
Drill, I got so many lights in this little old room, but I feel like I'm in Hollywood.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, Drill, you get great analysis, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's been fun, man. It's been fun.
Man. Appreciate it, man. Well, we're gonna wrap this thing up, fellas. This was a classic one, man. This was a classic one, man. I appreciate it. And hopefully y'all lose. You know what I'm saying? That we can come back on. And let me ask y'all this. We're gonna get out, and I'm not gonna let y'all do a roll tide, but if Alabama lose, will y'all do a post game show? Because we gonna do a post game show anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My
question is to y'all: if Auburn win this game, will y'all come back on and do a post game?
I feel like if that was to happen, we like have to, because that's epic. That's an epic upset.
Okay. Here we go.
And we still got a chance that we won't make the championship, but we'll still have Georgia right there to take out our frustration zone. Yeah. So I feel like we should if we somehow fumble that bad, and y'all get a moment that great, we should come on here and get the discourse on.
Jesus, please. Lord Jesus, help us, Jesus. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, y'all good, man. So y'all gonna come back on if they lose?
Yeah, I will be available 30 days after the game.
Wow.
Hey, Glenn, I come back on. We can have a Christmas blanket on with some cocoa, with the moment in my house, with a ski hat on, with a knee hat.
He said 30 days after the
yeah. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
30 days after the game. 30.
Friends, right, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear. I came to praise Tommy Reese, not to bury him, knowing I done stabbed him in the back.
Oh my God.
Y'all gotta read Julius Caesar. That was a really.
Oh my God! All right, man. Okay, man.
Nick, you have been.
This man did it all, man. He done did it all, man. He done put spider webs in the collard greens and everything.
Yeah.
All right, we out of here, man.
Yeah.
To all my Auburn addicts.
All that kind of stuff, man. People nasty.
We're gonna see y'all next week for the post game show.
War Eagle.
Eagle. Can I get a war again? Yeah. No. I cut that off. I cut it off. Cut it off. Y'all ain't getting that in.
Let me get that update. Roll down tide.